This segment is sponsored by V-Twin Magazine, featuring the world's best custom cruiser motorcycles.
Once the bodywork is done, it's ready for paint and graphics. But that's not as simple as it sounds.
Chris went ahead and sprayed the bike. So a Cadillac EXT, pearl white. We added some flake into it to make it have a little bit more sparkle. Let it dry for a couple days, went back and wet sanded it back with 800, and now it's basically ready for the graphics. And once we get the graphics laid out, we'll candy it and then clear it again, and then sand and polish it. All right, I guess I should get started. The pinstripe tape is just to give me a reference of where I'm going with this paint job. You know, and then I'll go in and figure out where I want to lay out some skulls or some flames or whatever the ultimate design is going to be. I was going to do this in Silverleaf.
Yeah.
Do background artwork, like skulls or something.
I don't know if you need that much skulls in it. Tape this up and fade around this.
Yep.
And then put all skulls in here.
Do that? Yeah, definitely. That would make life a lot easier.
Just skull the hell out of this.
That'll work. Right now I'm just putting in all the shadowing under the graphics so that when we pull the tape off, you'll still see the pinstripe we have here once I lay the Silverleaf in. All right, now this is the fun part because I have no idea where to go with this. I just kind of go off the cuff a little bit.
Bones has decided to surprise Eddie with a whimsical fairy on the tank.
That's my whimsical little fairy. Give him some wings. I usually just start with one small piece and then build off that piece, and the next thing you know, that piece turns into a head, and that head turns into this, and then once you have one image, you can kind of build off that image. See what I mean? It kind of turns itself into whatever it wants to be.
You're getting real good with that skull, with the faces.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool face. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, my head.
That's an ugly person to be stuck up in your head.
Yeah, I'm
When we come back, Bones applies Silverleaf and shoots the first coat of red candy. At Thunder Cycles in Fort Lauderdale, Bones is finishing up the graphic work on the $100,000 chopper. The Silverleaf will add extra depth under the paint.
I filled in all the back section that I wanted to freehand airbrush. I taped it all back off and I put a fade in it, so it'll be a dark color into a light color, and applied the Silverleaf. We're gonna hang it in the booth, start applying the candy coat.
Back in the paint shop, Bones is ready to shoot the first coat of red candy. Next time, we'll finish the paint and start the final assembly. And when it's all done, we're giving it away. At Eddie Trotta's Thunder Cycle Design, Bones is finishing up the candy paint job on the new chopper.
Well, that's it. It's all done. Paint job went real well. I'm happy with it. It came out really nice. So, we're done.
This segment is sponsored by V-Twin Magazine, featuring the world's best custom cruiser motorcycles.